There we go. Alright. Hi everyone. This is Emmy. It is week 43 and first of all, I want to wish Amelia, massage goddess, a quick and great recovery. Everyone who's seen my videos, I'm sure you have seen hers. She's like really big on YouTube with the gastric bypass, very popular, and she got very critically ill a little while ago, and was really sick in the hospital because of the surgery, and she is more than a year out. I'm not gonna get much into it, but it just really puts things into perspective on how surgery could really, it's life-changing. This is a real serious surgery. This is not the easy way out, people. There could be problems and complications in the future. She didn't have no complications, and she was doing everything right. So this is just something for you to really think about, you know? It's not the easy way out. Not at all. If you want to maintain your weight, you have to work at it. You could lose it real fast, but you have to work at it. And even though you take care of yourself and do the right things, you could still get sick at the end. That's why they make you sign that paper, to really, so you could really understand what you're getting yourself into. Okay, so enough with the stuff. Week 43, 10 months post-op. Right now I weigh 130 pounds. Yesterday I weighed 128, so I've been maintaining this weight for about a month, maybe a little bit more a month, which is pretty good. I want to maintain. I'm happy with my size. I'm just not comfortable with my body yet, and that's gonna take some time up here to work at. Alright, so people were asking me, why did I get an open surgery rather than laparoscopic? The only reason why I got it open was because my surgeon only did it open. Basically, he's the only one that took my insurance around my area, so that's the only reason I did it. Open, having open major surgery is hard. It's really hard. It's really painful. It takes longer to recover. You got higher risk of getting infections because you open on the, you hear the dog? Because you open on the operating table. Having it laparoscopic is less painful, less risk of infection, and you heal much faster. There's like small, like inch incisions, just 4 of them, on your stomach, and they have bionicle hands doing the procedure inside of you. So I would have rather had it like that. Come on, you think I wanted to have a big scar coming down my stomach? No. You think I wanted it to be pumped up on morphine like crazy and codeine and be in pain like I did? No, I didn't. So that's the only reason why I got it open. But I did. And I went through it, and the recovery, I took care of myself, and I made it out okay. Alright, so today I said I was gonna talk about eating habits. But yeah, I'm dressed like this because I actually went to a job interview in the morning. So I was like, hey, I'm dressed up, let me just do a video before my weekend. So, eating habits. The way you're gonna eat right after surgery, I divided it into like 4 stages. So the first stage of when you come out of surgery, it's the liquid stage. Now, you're gonna be on this stage for about 2 weeks. This is what I went through. Other doctors have other ways to go through these stages. I stood on liquids for 2 weeks. Some people stay on liquids, I heard, for like a week or 3 days or something like that. I stood on it for 2 weeks. Here you have liquids of high protein, whey protein shakes, protein bullets. Stay away from milk. You would be drinking a lot of broth soups. You would be drinking a lot of water. Stay low on sugar, high in protein, and low carbs. It's gonna take you a while just to drink a shake that's a few ounces. Believe me, you're gonna have to sip. You can't guzzle. You have to really learn how to drink at this stage. Your stomach really can't handle so much. One shake will probably take you a whole day to finish. So it's gonna be hard just to go through that. So the second stage after the liquids is the mushy food, soft food stage. You know, you're gonna be eating like a baby. Put everything in the blender, and if it's mushy, you can have it. It's chew, swallow a little bit at a time. You just gotta, see what your body is feeling. Don't swallow too much. Just put a little bit in your mouth. You're relearning how to eat now at this stage. You can't swallow things like you used to do before. It's just, no, it's not gonna happen. You gotta chew it until it's like watered down into your mouth. That's why everything goes in a blender at this stage. And yeah. So while I was eating at this stage, I was eating warm cereals like Farina or any of those warm cereals that has like low sugar. You can add water to them to get filled. You get filled really easy. I was eating cottage cheese, string cheese, beans, protein shakes, little bit of yogurt if you find like some low sugar yogurt, because it all has high protein. The key is to try to get in as much protein as possible. Try to stay low carb and high protein, low fat, because you could dump. You're relearning how to eat. This from here, you probably do a week or a week and a half of this stage, and then it goes to another stage where you could eat a little bit more harder foods. Then is when I started having cold cuts, lean cold cuts, not like ham, but like turkey cold cuts, chicken cold cuts, stuff like that. And I'll start drinking Crystal Light at this stage, because everything, even Crystal Light or like diet juices at the first stage, was just too thick for me to swallow. But at this stage, I was able to have, Crystal Light. It was kind of cool. Cheese, non-processed cheese, I don't know. Non-processed cheese just didn't work with me. I couldn't digest it. Not hard to digest vegetables such as spinach. I was eating that at this stage because broccoli was just too hard. It was just too much going on, and cauliflower was just too rough for me. I couldn't take it. I would have little bites of protein bars at this stage, and also tuna fish. I was eating tuna fish. It was kind of cool. Tuna fish. If you start vomiting and throwing up, it's always a good idea to go back on liquids. Like, it took me a while just to get through these stages, and once you start vomiting, your body is giving you warning signs. Backtrack. Don't worry. Just backtrack it. Don't push the food down. Just backtrack it. Start going back on liquids more. So the fourth stage, what I'm on now, which is maintenance, I mostly eat veggies, all kind of vegetables, salads, low calorie dressing, chicken, lean. I eat beef now sometimes. Eat protein bars, fish, tilapia, salmon, cheese, low carb wraps, which are yummy. You can put like coconuts in there. Low carb bread. And I got this real thing about protein bars. My two favorite kind of protein bars are the South Beach Diet protein bars and the Atkins protein bars, because they're really high on protein, have very very low carb, and very very low sugar. And those are the keys what we're trying to get to, you know, to try to eat more healthy.